Alrighty. Holy moly, man. I'm kind of energized. Not gonna lie, but it's really late. I hate updates that are so early. Well, I mean, every update's early, but people are sleeping, so I can't be too loud. So yeah, fun. But let's jump into it. Fortnite update version 22.40 is out, I believe. Yeah, 22.40 right in front of me. BR update, Save the World update. Honestly, BR update, it's the last update before the season ends. So nothing really crazy, but there's a few things that we can talk about. And then Save the World, there's a lot to talk about. I don't have all the information because, this is stuff that will come over a few days and figure out stuff that works and, different things. Once we get into it, I'll talk about it a little bit more. But let's jump into BR first for all the BR players. The Fortnite Battle Royale version 22.40 update. Octane makes a new stop. So if you don't know, there's another collaboration, or once again with Rocket League and Fortnite. So Octane's newest destination, we're going to be getting quests with these and just earning XP. And I believe there's a few cosmetic rewards that come along with this. But the Octane vehicle from Rocket League boosted into Fortnite for creators to rev up their islands. Now with version 22.40, Octane has boosted into Battle Royale in Zero Build. This Battle Royale / Zero Build version is balanced for these modes, but it still has rocket boosters, supersonic speed, and the ability to jump, double jump, dodge, take flight, and drive on walls. So it's pretty much a Rocket League vehicle in BR, and it is crazy. I think I've seen a few people have already used it, and I think it's super cool. There's a lot of testing to be done with like the vehicle itself to see what you can do with it, but so far it's looking cool. And then the next thing for BR, we have glide to safety with the grappler glider. This is pretty much the grappler, just like the regular grappler, but after grappling, you can glide. So if you aim high and then use it, you can just glide away. The description, of course, says an enemy coming right at you, or even worse, an enemy coming right at you while they're in an octane. Make a swift getaway with the grapple glider. Pull yourself into the air by aiming at a hard surface, then deploy your glider to land in safe territory. Pretty much exactly what it is. You shoot it, bam, you can glide. So pretty cool. And then now the last thing, which I'm super excited about, sort of, is the 40v40. This is basically 50v50, just redone to 40v40. They actually tweeted out, grab 39 of your friends. Oh, I wish I had one. No, but 40v40 is out. Look around you. It's a lot of players on your team in the new big battle limited time mode, which is an LTM, by the way. This is like the first LTM, I think, of this chapter. I don't think they've released any LTMs in a long time. You're in a team of 40, face another team of 40. Match begins with a storm already circling the first zone, and you'll see uncommon rarity items already in your loadout. The result, the action starts right away in this fast-paced zero build LTM. Did I mention it's zero build? Because it is, and it's kind of crazy. To help you defeat the other team, even faster, loot in big battle is rare rarity or higher. So anything that's blue is on the Battle Royale island, and that's pretty much it. Anything rare or higher. So that's pretty cool. And explore the Battle Royale island outside Battle Royale. This was an update last week, but they're pretty much saying here it's here still. And it's going to be last week, or the last update. Basically, they added it where you can edit your own BR map into anything that you want. So I've actually already played a trick shot map, and it's pretty cool. You can add your own loot, you can add your own chests, enemies, and whatnot. A lot of stuff goes into it, and if you're wanting to create something, this is kind of like the little teaser before Creative 2.0. So go do that if you want. And then use/interact improvement on mobile. They fixed some stuff with mobile competitive notes. We have Octane is not included in competitive playlists, which makes sense because it would be crazy. And then bug fixes, we have fixed an issue in which some outfits from previous seasons battle passes were missing colors. I think they fixed them. So I don't know which one specifically, but I guess they fixed that. But that is everything for the Battle Royale update for version 22.40. This is the last update before the season end, or the big live event, which is going to be December 3rd at 4 p.m. I believe, or I think it's 1 p.m. I forgot which. It's one of those times. I think 1 p.m. East, or 1 p.m. West, and then 4 p.m. East. I think something like that. But yeah, that's the live event. Anyways, let's move to Save the World. So Save the World has a lot of things. Let's go through it, jump right into it. A version 22.40 home base status report. And I always say, let's get into it, Commanders, because they took it out, and I don't think they'll ever add it back. Even though Hexylvania is making its Kelsey exit soon, the chills are just getting started with the return of the Winterfest adventure season on November 20th, 22 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which this is just reset on November 20th, which is in 5 days. So whenever this is posted, 5 days. So make sure you want to grab everything. So yeah. But pretty much it's talking about the stuff that you can grab in the new stuff, such as the AR, the sniper rifle, the launcher, and the ray gun, which I'll get into in a minute because there's a bunch of stuff to talk about. And then, of course, the hero itself. So as the Hex of Venture season finishes, make sure you complete all of your questing, including that in the Eye of the Brainstorm quest line to unlock the newest hero Brainstorm and the Pulse Pounder and the Shooting Star weapons. Also complete your alien weapon set by grabbing the Plasmatic Discharger, which is crazy still for all those people that are crying about, oh, it's going to get nerfed and no one's going to want it. Yeah, just wait. And the third rail from the event store before November 20th, which once again is at reset on the 20th. And then Battle Pass XP update. Now, this is where it's kind of like really crazy to talk about. In the version 22.40 update, we've added a new source of Battle Pass XP to save the world. Specifically, the majority of daily and weekly quests will now award Battle Pass XP upon completion. This includes the basic daily and weekly quests along with the following: War Games dailies, Frostnite dailies and weekly challenges, Dungeon dailies, Hit the Road dailies and weekly challenges, and new daily endurance quests. So they basically are saying, we're giving you these XP quests, and we're going to nerf the amount of XP that you get after doing the mission. So for all the endurance players, mission players, and just overall players, it might seem like a nerf to missions, which it is, but they want you to, they're incentivizing you to play the game to earn the XP, not to sit around on your, phone playing Candy Crush Saga and, AFK in a mission. They want you playing the game. They put time and resources into the game for you to play. That's pretty much what they're saying. They're going to give you more XP in the sense of if you play more. Pretty much simple. You guys can't complain about that. I know Reddit's going to go bonkers. People are going to cry about this. Don't, because no one wants to hear you cry. Cry anything about this. I think it's a good change coming from a creator and someone that's been playing Save the World for multiple years. This is actually really cool. Basically, someone that plays more, you're going to get more XP. Now, apparently the XP cap also has either A, been removed completely or been nerfed to 100,000, which I think it's just been removed. Archer has put a list here for me to talk about. So let's go through it real quick. Recon Scanner is still unfinished. So Recon Scanner needs to be finished. So that's the other launcher, the grenade launcher that will be later released maybe in next chapter sometime. XP has been nerfed by roughly around 80%, which we talked about. Daily / weekly quests now give XP, such as the one that give V-Bucks and whatnot. And then the XP cap is unknown right now. I was typing this, but some are saying 100,000. I don't think it's 100,000. I feel like that would be so bad. That's like a level and a half, if that. So I don't know. But that's unconfirmed. If we figure it out later, I'll put it down and pin it in the comments. Or if one of you guys already know, say it down below, and then I'll fact check it, and then I'll pin it if it is true. So, and then the discharger doesn't stick to player builds anymore. This is actually a cool thing. It used to stick to builds, but the way it doesn't stick to builds anymore is kind of funny. It just disappears after like 7 seconds, just about. And then the discharger now has working perks, which by far no damage has been changed on the discharger. The perks have been fixed, and it doesn't stick to builds, and it has the classification of a rocket launcher now. So cool. And then the fire rate works on the third rail, which is kind of cool. You can shoot faster with the third rail. Still kind of not good. I tested it out. There might be another video on it to actually talk about it and go through the perks and whatnot. So look out for that. Ray gun is still broken. Hopefully they fix this. I tested it out too. So, and then the freezing 6 perk got patched. So if you hold out the weapons, it would freeze other enemies with traps and whatnot, but that got patched. That's good. And then 50% eliminate 6 perks still doesn't work from the Archer's testing. I think I did it on one of the weapons. It didn't work. So, but further testing will have to go on that. But that's pretty much everything patch wise. I'll talk about it in a minute too, because they talk about it in the home base status report. But Winterfest Venture Season makes its return. This is going to come on the 20th. I'm not going to read any of this because it's pretty much the Venture modifiers. And if you want to pause the video and read them, you can. But these are all the Venture modifiers, and it's super fun. I love this Venture Season, and you should too. And then Frostnite also is going to return on the 28th. No, the Frosty Turf Challenge is going to return on the 28th. And then the 20th is when Frostnite comes out, which I'm excited about. And then you can also get a banner for that. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's an OG banner, and not too many people have it if you haven't done Frostnite. So definitely do that when it comes out. And then we also have the llamas that come out on the 20th too. You can get the winter llamas, which is kind of cool. And then Zenith will be coming out on the 20th as well. And then, of course, the major bug fixes that they talk about. The plasmatic discharger weapon now has the correct weapon type launcher. Yep. Fixed an issue with the Sunbeam Gravedigger head splitter perk that causes the perk scaling to produce more damage than intended. Basically, what this is saying is, as you progressed in Save the World, it did more damage than it intended for it to do. So they fixed the scaling. It's not a nerf. As a Death Note, which I know the person that writes these, they're trying to tell you that it is not a nerf, but it is to fix the scaling issue that occurred as players progressed later in the game. So it's just fixing something that it was broken without us even knowing. So it's nice that they fixed it. And the Brainstorm's now compatible with the Trick or Treat hero perk, which I think I might have to test that out. And then fix an issue when keybinds for ride wildlife could not be set correctly. I tested this one out, and it is super, super, super cool. And then keybinds must be set outside of the mission. They're working on fixing issues that preventing wildlife riding keybinds from being set while in a mission. They're fixing that. Don't worry about that. Just set it outside of a mission. You should be good. But I didn't even have to do that. It just came from BR to save the world. So if you rode an animal in BR and you change the programming or like the keybind for it, it'll automatically apply for that. But that is pretty much everything to talk about. XP for missions are really bad, I know, but they're trying to incentivize you for playing the game to get more XP that way. And then wave 30 endurance. Gosh, I don't even want to talk about endurance, but that's another story. But that is everything in the Save the World update version 22.40. This is going to be the last update until after, I believe, they go on Christmas break. So they go on Christmas break just about halfway through December, and then they come back 2 weeks after in the next month. So we might not get an update until after Christmas, maybe until next year sometime. I believe that's like the time frame. So what we have now, we got to play for it a month or so, and then we'll move on to the next season, next season, December 3rd and whatnot. But remember, if you guys like the video, if you like these informational things on the updates, remember, subscribe, like the video, turn on notifications. I do these every single time an update comes out. I also do daily videos if you guys want to know what's in the item shop or what comes out, and I'll be covering everything that more information that comes out during those dailies. So if you want to keep it updated, like I said, subscribe. Otherwise, that is it. I also talk really fast whenever I'm trying to finish a video. So if you stick around to the end, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And go have fun with the update. There's a bunch of stuff to test out, a bunch of stuff to do. So if you're interested, go do it. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next one.